Welcome folks, this is Will, KMac Vintage. I'm doing another video today. Apparently my first two that are related to the CD-ROM drive. They have no audio. Somehow OBS lost my microphone setting and I did not notice it until now. When I was doing this video, this is my second attempt at this video. If there is background noise, I'm so sorry about that. That's just an ultrasonic cleaner going. I do have a filter set up to try to filter it out, but I don't know how it's gonna come out. I don't see the microphone picking it up on OBS, so I think we're pretty good there. Beyond that, what I wanted to do now was to start working. What's in the ultrasonic cleaner is the 2CI board number 4 for Mark. The board's still giving me trouble, so I decided to try a good cleaning on it to see what I get, and we go on from actually there with it. In the meantime, I'm going to start working on one of the 6100s that I have. This is a board that came from Jake. Also, actually, it came from a friend of Jake's from actually Sweden that sent it, or Norway, one of those two places sent it to him to send to me to try to look at it and see. Now, this board was battery bombed, and most of the damage is in this area up here. None of these resistors and capacitors are there. There's a lot of trace damage right here, and these two memory chips. The first 10 legs on each side really has some damage there with traces and pads and that gone, so on and so forth. So what I want to do in this video here is to take off these two memory chips, inspect down there, clean it, and see what is there, and also this area up here. I am expecting a lot of traces that gone. I'm expecting issues with bias and all that. So, and then plus also we need to go to the other side. If there's any vias that go to middle layers of this board and there's no conductivity there, this board is basically dead. Because there's no way that I can go and dig inside a via and see what can do with it. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna work on this board and we're gonna see what we can find out. I want to do some cleaning on it and so forth, and we go from there. So, let's get to the scope view. Let me zoom this back out. And I'm trying to improve my video qualities and also the audio quality. I may get a headphone type mic or a lapel mic or something I connect so that we have better audio instead of this microphone all over the place that I gotta move. I'm starting not to like the microphone. So I might take the microphone up to actually Florida and have it up there along with the other camera that I don't like. So let's see what we can. I want to try to improve the image on this board. Sorry folks, I'm going to try to do some setting configuration here. Any better for y'all? I didn't like how bright it was. I mean, it was just obnoxiously bright. So, remember that we're here on a 3D type scope. So I need to focus on the traces, not on the writing that's on the chip, because the chip is higher than the trace. So it will focus before the trace. You see, so if I focus on the text, See, the Yeti text looks nice and pretty, but the Yeti trace doesn't. So I need to focus lower. Okay. So as we can see here, we can see a lot of damage. Let's start from up here. Okay. I mean, we can, as we look here, we see a lot of pads missing, a lot of traces missing that go to the other side of the board. Going to the other side of the board is not a problem. We can easily run a wire through it and get to the other side. But it's just a wire that goes nowhere, like that one right above the 6 in SEC 368. That doesn't seem to go anywhere. There doesn't seem to be anything there. You see, and that might have lost the inner coating, the inner copper lining or little tube that goes into that wire that carries the current from one side to the other. Because making a hole is just a hole, but you still need to line it. You still need to put something inside. So it's got the copper tubing that goes to the other side, and then on the two ends they are squished together like a washer on top, and then the trace connects to that piece of washer type thing, or that flange. Let's just call it what it is. Okay. So there are two flanges on each side that are flat on the board, and then they connect to the copper tubing that's in the middle. Then different layers of the board then too has other traces that connect to that same tubing on the inside. So if we don't have that tubing, we're screwed, and that might be the case with these two. Let me find my pick here. Yeah, okay. You see these two right here, this one and this one might be problems. This is okay, I can deal with that, I can deal with that. This one, we can deal. Up here is not so bad. It's just right here, right here got some trace issues. So starting here, and then all here we have some problems. Okay, so I hope that ultrasonic y'all can't, it's not bothering y'all or so forth. So but I think we're gonna pop off these two chips first. Someone's asking me something about the view meter and so forth that is in the at your OBS. I wanted to take a picture of it and send to them. Anyway, oh, my chair is going down. Okay, so let's get a little bit of cleaning here done. Let's turn on the iron. Well, I think I'm gonna take these off though with actually hot air, but to be safe, I want to put flux. The flux is going to add a little bit of insulation and help transfer the heat better to these very delicate pads that are here. So we have chip 1. I'm going to zoom out so that you can see the whole chip. Okay, that means now I got to focus too again. Okay, so there's the whole chip. And we're going to try to see what we can do with this. So let me know in the comments if you can or if you want about how this video is with the ultrasonic going on in the background, because that will help me to know if I can do future videos with ultrasonic going on in the background at the same time. One chip is off. And now we do the second chip. One side is completely off already. I mean, it was off from before I even put heat on it. Alright, there we go. Those two are now off. Let me move them to the side here. And let's take a look at the board. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Alright, let's zoom in here. Because now I can work, now we can zoom in on just the one section that we need to work on and see. Okay, let's clean this with some alcohol. I'm going to be very gentle here with the brush. If you notice, I'm not going across the pads. I'm going along with them. Okay. We're not that bad. At least on this one, it's not that bad. I'll get the meter out in a minute. I just want the ultrasound thing to stop. I mean, I still got pads there. You see that? There's still pads there. There's those vallas that worry me. There might not be nothing there. What is the pad? Another minute or so. Oh, sorry about that. I decided to pause the video for a little bit until the ultrasonic cleaning was done because it was bothering me too and all that. So, and I felt bad because I didn't know if it was affecting the audio you were hearing. So I decided to just pause it and so forth. Now, I did do a little bit of work. Now, this is the pads before. This is one of them. I mean, this is the second set, second 5 legs. This is like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the chip, and then this is the other chip that looks the same as the previous one. The 5 legs there, and then 5 here. Okay, when you go further back, it starts looking a lot better. So it's just really the front row. Now I did go and I did clean a little bit. Okay, so you can see how this cleaned. This is after cleaning. This is before. Well, this is more like before, okay? So, this right here is right dead center of where the battery was. Okay, this is a bit more further away. So you can see that up to a certain point, it's pretty good. It's good, 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 good. I mean, what I see here, let me zoom in as much as I can. This is all the way in, so I cannot zoom in more. Okay, I'm a little weak right here, so I may have to put a piece of wire there to get to this pad, and this pad is a bit weak here too. But these 2 vias are definitely shot, okay? The actual flange that sits up here is gone, but I still see the tubing inside. Okay, what condition the tubing is, I don't know. Okay, one of the things I did buy when I was away, and I have a bunch of them, are these very minute, tiny, tiny, tiny little drill bits. Okay, and with them I can go inside the vias and I can see even this one. I'm afraid to push it in there without really looking. Okay. Yeah, okay. See, that one went in there fine without any problem. Okay, so I can tell it's pretty clean. Okay, so yeah, I can feel the metal is still in there. Okay, you can see some of the gunk that actually came out. These are tiny, tiny, tiny finger actually drill bits, specifically for this type of work. I'm afraid to go within any size any bigger so that I don't mess up the actually side walls that's in there. So with these two, I definitely have to run a wire to the other side, and hopefully there's something on the other side that we can connect to. I haven't even looked yet. Sorry, I cannot do a better video, a better angle for you on this because um, I need to see on through the microscope what I'm doing. Most of these are just filled with gunk. So that's what I'm trying to push through so that when I do run a wire through them, and you can see the gunk coming up when I pull it back up. Yeah, I'm not really encountering anything blocking it other than just gunk. I mean, it's going right through. I'm not really spinning it. I'm just trying to get it open. You can see the gunk that came out of that. Look at that. Years of dust and dirt and so forth and grime, and then you got to add the battery acid and the battery gunk. And now you add what I'm doing. So I still feel that there is a tubing inside of them. And I know ultrasonic cleaning will probably clean inside of them real good and real nice. Try something here. This is just air, nothing else. What I'm trying to do. Look through them. See, look at that. Look how much nicer that looks. At least now I can see much better. Yeah, they each have their flange still in them. I can see the flange. I mean, I can see the tubing. Okay, some of them may still have a little bit of metal. No, that's all gone. That's all gone too. That's all gone. All gone. All gone. So all 5 of these, we're gonna have to put on a piece of trace wire and go through the via to the other side. And then try to fill the cavity, try to fill the hole up with solder. That's why it's so crucial to get the inside good and clean. This via is still good, this one is still good, but these other two over here, I also need to fix. Okay. So if we were to take some readings here, I love this work. I don't know about y'all, but it's enjoying to me. Okay, let me bring the meter to this side closer to the microphone so you can hear it. Hear that? It should, because it's not being registered on the microphone. Okay, so let's see where we're at. From here to here, we should be fine. Yeah, and over to here, we're okay. All of this is good. All of this is good. So we should be good to here, to here. So if you see a lot of the tin, a lot of the solder, you know that we're good up to where it ends. See? Here, but nothing down here, you see? Here. This I need to fix too. So up to a certain point, we're good. So if we come to like this leg to here, let me zoom it out so then you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I want to try to do is get some readings from those pads up there. The next one, because they're all interconnected. These are the actually address lines. Okay, these are the address lines for the chip, so they're going to be connected together. Okay, so this one comes all the way to here. Okay, this leg here goes to here. This one will come to here. This leg will come to here. See? This one will come to here. This leg to here, so over to here. Okay, this pad to here. This leg to here, all the way to here. This one is here. This one is actually power. Okay, this is power to the chip. Okay. And this pin 1 here. Okay, so we're getting all the way to there. So we're good. We're not that bad. That's, I mean, it's only 5, 6, 7, 8 little traces there to fix. No time to fix. Easy. Okay. This side over here now, we're good there. Now, I haven't even cleaned over here yet. Okay, so I may have something wrong here. Oh, sorry, no, this comes to here. This one is to here. So we're good there, see? This leg is to here. Now comes the actually data lines. This is data, that's data, that's data. Okay? So your actually data lines are here. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So those are your data lines. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I think this is data also. This one here is data. So you got your 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have one more. Should be number 7 also, which I think is here. Anyway, I don't remember the numbering right off the top of my head. Okay, so anyway, here to here to here, this one to here. I may have a bad trace there. Yeah. Because of the solder mask, you may not see. There it comes. It may not be the via though. It may just be right at the edge. That goes to another chip. That should go to this chip. That should go to somewhere this side. Yeah, there. Okay. This one too should go to the other side here. There. Okay. These other chips are fine. So this area here looks pretty good. Now here's where we're getting bad because here I think all this is missing. All these pads are gone. Pad is gone. Okay, this is ground zero. This chip here, both of these is ground zero. This is the worst. Okay, that's the worst that we're gonna find. That in front. So, but yeah. That's what we need to fix. Okay, so before we even come to there, let's deal with these pads here. Okay, and really what I did here, let me move the meter out of the way. Really all I did here was a lot of flux. Okay, solder and heat. Okay, I'm actually a little bit too high of a temperature. No, it should be okay. I'm at actually 340. Let me see what it said. No, 350, but we'll bring it down to 340. Normally I like to work around 320, but we'll do okay with this one. Okay, so we're just gonna gently with solder, we're gonna rub and just rub and have the heat and the solder clean up. They're gonna take away. You see all that gunk it's taken away? Look at all that black gunk. Okay. So that's what we're gonna use to clean. Look at all this gunk coming off. Oh, my solder turned. No, it's still on. Okay. The bigger my ball is to work with, the better. You see the ball at the end of the tip? That is what is cleaning. And that's what's transferring the heat. That's what's picking up the gunk. Flux is your friend here because it's just swimming in that liquid. You see, so this is how I clean, and I get to see these vias, I get to see these traces. I don't need to go too far back because there's no damage further back. That's all very localized. So we're gonna clean. Now this board is gonna be a while before I can test, okay? Because I got a lot of work to do on it. Plus I'm still waiting for some supplies to come in. But because I got so much work, I decided to go ahead and start. Okay. I'm gonna scrub some of this off now. Now I'm gonna use my wick. I'm gonna cut off what I used earlier. Okay, and I'm gonna go with the flow of it. And very gently right now. Okay, because I need to see what is down there first. Okay, I can feel some tension, so now I can start doing back and forth like I see this. But again, I'm going in the same direction as the pad. Okay, I can clean these back here too. Those I'm not too worried about. Okay, but what's nice is that the solder and the wick is taking away any debris. You see how nice those traces look now? It's coating them. It is lining them. Yes, it's taking off the solder mask. That's fine. I can put down new solder mask. Okay. Oh, you can't see way back there, but anyway, there, yeah, there. You see? I gotta remember to stay only where you can see. Give me time, guys. Give me time to get used to this. Okay, now I'm putting some heat over the via because I want to see how bad they are. That one turned out perfect. That one has nothing wrong with it. Can I be lucky and get the same thing with this one? No, I think that one lost the flange. All these other ones are good though. Okay, so let's give it alcohol clean. Let's see where we're at. Okay, gotta do these things in stages. Don't expect it all at once. Okay. Now we're gonna. Okay, what's happened now with the flux is that it has baked on. So gonna take a little bit extra scrubbing. I may have to use a Q-tip here with this one to put some more friction on it. Okay. So now here's where I'm gonna roll the Q-tip. You'll want to see what the battery looked like before. Okay, here's what we're getting now. Okay, you can see what our progress is. But that's where the battery sat. Look at that. Okay, so you can see that this was very much damaged. If the battery sat there, this is why I call this area right here ground zero. Because this is one post of the battery and this is the other. This is the negative and the positive is right there. So that battery sat right here. This is ground zero. That's my dreaded. But you can see already how nice. You can see already how well this is cleaning up. I mean, this is really all I've done so far is just clean. I have not fixed anything yet. Okay, that is just clean. Okay, there you go. Look how nice that is, and you can see right away where I have to fix. Nice, easy. Siri, you were listening to everything I was saying, huh? Oh my God, these Siri things. Sorry, I wanted to take a picture for me to send to the owner of the board. Let him see how this looks. Oh. All right, folks. Sorry about that. I had to pause and then continue. I had to go deal with something. But this is one of the things with having to record and have life and everything else too at the same time. Anyway, so here we are. This is the first chip, the first memory chip that we cleaned off, and I can see right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 areas to fix on this chip, and on this one here, well, on this section of the pads, because this whole thing is the memory chip. Okay, there's 5, 5, 5, 5, 20, 20, 20 legs that actually connect, 10 on each side, and here I got 1. Okay, everything else here looks good. Okay, so that's not that bad. The thing that worries me is what is on the other side of that. So let's go take a look. Let's see if we can see. And if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be, let me find my finger. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's where we need to look at. So let's zoom into this a little bit. Okay, and here I'm not too worried because each of these has traces. So it can easily come through the via and connect and anchor the wire. So we are good with this one. Okay, I'm not too worried about this one. All right, so if we go back to the other side now, before that, okay, so if these are those 5, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the ones behind it. Coming down, we should have that one that's here and here. So there are 2 right there. So if we look back, they should be, yeah, those are those 2 right there. Okay, so out of those 2, it's only one of them that I really need to, it's only one of them that I really need to anchor something to, okay? So now, if we slide now up here, sorry, I need to put this board the other way so it's easier for me to work with. Okay, so this is ground 0. This is where we are bad. Okay, because I think all those pads are gone. I don't even think there's copper underneath there. I mean, if we zoom, I'm gonna zoom in max I can, so you see, I mean, there's nothing there. That's not. I mean, let's go look. Let's go look. All I can do is try to put some heat there and see what cleans up. Okay, we need to put a lot of flux. Nothing. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to eat into the board. Okay, so I'm not gonna be. But it's fine. I mean, we can. It can still be fixed. Okay. I mean, we know the wires go to the other side. Okay, so we can easily run through and come the other side probably okay. All right, so we can run all the way here. We can run the wire straight through there, and the wire itself becomes the pad, and connect to some good wire, connect to a good trace up here somewhere. So we can do that. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, because nothing here is good. There's nothing here good. Okay, those pads are gone. Okay, and even up here, if I go and scrape some of this, why am I lighting so bad? Trace is all gone. It's just whole. So I don't want to eat up too much of that. It's easier for me. It's better for me to put some flux here, and you'll see what I'm gonna do. I'll put some flux up here too. Okay. The reason I'm doing that because really I'm gonna be cleaning up here. Let me zoom out so you can see better what I'm gonna do in the long run. Okay. So I'm gonna come in here with heat and with solder. And really, I'm gonna start cleaning from up here. My tip is dirty, so that's my rooster friend out there. Okay, why does this not wanna? I need to get a better soldering iron stuff. Alright, I'm gonna start cleaning from up here and work my way down. That's why I wanted all that flux, and this is why I want a big solder ball. Because that solder ball is what's gonna help me clean this down here. See, there it goes. You probably can't see it. Now you probably see it. Okay. As I put heat on this, it will melt away the bad solder mask. The solder will attach to the copper that's down there, strengthening it. But it's only going to attach to where there is copper. Yes, flux is my friend here. You gotta use it. So any weak solder mass is going to be taken away. I'm going to come back in here now with, I'm going to grab, let me cut this. Okay, what I'm going to do is with my wick, I'm going to grab the solder that's up here on these pads. I'm going to lower this temperature. I don't want, bring it down to 310. Okay, I want to grab this solder and stick it on the wick. Okay, because I'm going to need that. And with that, then I can now use it to coat these. Okay, so you can see where we're at. Not good. A lot of work, but it can be fixed. Well, we can try to fix it. I can't promise you. This is a lot of work here. This is ground zero. Ground zero. Worse than a capacitor. This board does clean nice though. Okay. So it's not that bad. I mean, it may look terrible. This light's shining right in my eye. It might look terrible, but really it's not. I mean, as long as I can come through that via, okay, and solder goes into that via for it to connect, okay. As long as I have that, I can run wire straight up and connect, and that wire itself becomes the pad. Okay, I mean the edgy chip leg would solder to it. Okay, I mean you'll see what I mean by it. I mean it's a lot of work, but it's doable. Okay, and then you solder mask it, and away you go. All right, let's see what is in these vias. Let's start from here. All right, I'm gonna zoom in so I can see better. Okay. That went right through. You see, it was just there. There's just gunk in there. Right through. Right through. Nothing obstructing it. This one's a bit harder. I'll come back to that. That one went right through. Again, I'm using a bit that is much smaller than the hole so that I don't damage the edgy sidewalls. Okay, before someone complains. Okay, I'm just wanting to poke through to get to the other side. Okay, so we got through. Now I'm gonna clean it again. Do my air trick here. There is no copper there. It's all corroded away. But what's nice now is that it has left me some channels to put in the new trace wire. And I'm going to use the actually thin trace wire. But it's all gone. But I can still work with that. I mean, this can work. This can work. See, when a via's got the flange, it looks real nice and good. These are all gone. Now the big question, what's on the other side? So the second set of 5. Second set of 5, where's my finger? Okay, there we are coming over to this side. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Let me focus your side. My side is focused, okay? Well, almost. There. Your side. Also good right there. Now it may shake a little bit because the board is not sitting on level ground. Okay, I do have some corrosion on this side too. But again, it's fine. It's just it's a trace wire. We can fix it. Okay, you can see where we need to fix. Okay, where it's green, that is corroded. Okay, like if we take this and look at it, I see some wire there. That one, they're gone. This is all gone too. There's no wire there. Okay, if we do our trick with the flux, all right, we're gonna heat this up a little bit. Use a solder ball, and we're gonna rub over it. We will slowly see this starting to clean up. See, we can already see it starting to clean up. Put down some more flux. Wick. I don't have that much solder on it. So I'm going to leave the solder on the tip of my iron so that I can add it to the wick. And again, we use this to scrape and clean. Okay. Clean this. Okay, we see exactly where it's missing and what we need to fix. See that? So we can come through these vias, poke through to the other side, bend the wire. See, all these should already be nice and clean. Okay. So we can fix. We can fix. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna work on this. Okay, I don't want to give up. It is good practice. So what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got 9. The 9 from the other one. We already got 18. See, so we can fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each one of these need to get fixed. Each one of them. But it's just those 9 there. Okay, and then we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 17 so far. And they're not hard to fix. They're not hard. Alright, we can already see how it runs. Okay, so now we're going to do the last set. And I think these pads are missing too. They're missing too. Same thing. Alright, flux. Alright, flux is down. Let's bring some heat. I'm gonna get from up here first because I want that solder. Yeah, my tip is dirty. Okay, are we still getting good audio? Yes, I'm getting good audio. We got great video. Okay, let's get some solder onto this. Starting to feel lousy. Okay, so we have that. Let's come down here now. Let's see where we're at. Right, don't feel any pads there. These are vias. Yeah, there are no pads here. There's some vias. A little bit of trace there we can see. That's getting coated now. I know that's components gotta go there. It's missing a bunch of components too, but they're just resistors and capacitors. We can put those on. Okay. Let me cut the wick because I want to start with a new clean piece. So we're gonna grab the solder from up here because I need it down at the bottom. So that gets into the wick. That becomes my solder I'm going to use to actually thin. You see what happens when I start going sideways? That's why I go the same direction as the. Return. I need these 4 vias to come back. Let's clean and take a look. Got too much debris there, too much flux sitting there. The flux is turning brown. Where are we there? Okay. What do we see? Again, yes, it's work. It's tedious. It's not that easy of a thing with my drill bits. I need that. Okay. I don't see it. Did it fall? What did I do with that, guys? All right, so let's look at this one first. Okay, that went right through. That went right through. I see. These bits are so small that they can break. That just broke in there. Oh, that's all right. I can pull it out. Okay, it's out. That one trash. This one might be too big. Yeah, that's too big to go in there. I have more of these packs, so just I bought a bunch of them. Just for that same reason. They break. They're cheap. You can buy them easily. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Sorry about that, folks. So you want to try to hold it straight. All I'm doing is putting a little bit of pressure from the top and then spinning it with my other two fingers. Hold it straight or else the bit's gonna break. This thing is so thin. There, it's through. You can see the green gunk, the corrosion that was in there. That one broke too. Be tricky now because I gotta get that out or else I won't be able to run a wire through it. Hmm. Oh boy, that one gonna give me trouble. No, I'm on the other side. I can pull it out. Was on the other side. use this one because it is too big. It's too big. I gotta use the white one. Because the actually white one does not touch the sidewalls. It is smaller than the hole. Need to take a break. Let's take a look on this side. So I'm at a problem with this one here that it's stuck in there. And I cannot get it out the way it is. Mm, grab it. Not with that tweezer, so. Not enough pressure on it. Tweezers here. gonna try and do when you're doing this work. Everything was going too good. What y'all think? Everything was going too good? No. That metal. Watch this. Ah! It's out. A little bit of it is out there, but there's still more in there. This can't go in there. Through and through. I think so, because it broke in there multiple times. Oh yeah, still good. Well, it goes nowhere. That's a sleeper. Boy, that's a problem one. That goes to the middle. Y'all see that? There's no trace. There are no traces. There are no traces for these. Through. Let's just hope that that trace inside there is still good. The copper tubing in there. Okay, so we are at this point here now. We've cleaned the points for the memory. I think I'm gonna take a break from this, and I gotta get a couple things done. So I'm gonna do those couple things I gotta do. I want to check on that board that I have sitting outside in the sun drying. I have the two SECI sitting out there in the sun drying. I got some laundry to go deal with. So many of these that I broke the tips off of them today. You have to buy a lot of them, and they're cheap. So yeah, people saying, yeah, but they don't want to buy so much stuff and this and that. Well, you want to do this work, you gotta have the toys you need, the tools you need to do the work. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video here, guys, and we'll continue again, maybe a bit later tonight, or I don't know, depending. Need to see how much of my stuff I get done. Let's go to speaker view. Okay. Oh, tedious work on this board, but it's coming slowly but surely. And it's just in this one area that we are bad. The rest should be front and back, so it's just some work there to do. Hopefully that will alleviate the problem and this board will work. Oh God, please work. So this uses the same power supply as the Center 610, which I have. So the caps look pretty good. They're still fairly new. So I don't really think I'm gonna have to recap that. But yeah, on this memory thing, it looks pretty bad. It looks bad. It is a lot of work, but I think it might be able to fix it. Might be able to solve it. So anyway, folks, this is part one of a long process of videos for the 6100 board 1. I had a board 2 also. We'll see what we get. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, good day, wherever part of the world you are, and all the best. And look forward to seeing you again for the follow-up. All right. Bye-bye.